Welcome back, guys. Thank you again for joining us this week on TGeekdom for our weekly recap of the sci-fi hit series Krypton. As the season comes to an end, we're going to continue to give you a recap of important events with our commentary, of course. With that being said, we present to you Episode 8, Savage Night. And of course, spoilers ahead. So we start off with a flashback to episode 1, back when Adam was talking to Seg in the alleys of Kandor, and he just disappeared inexplicably. Where did he go? Well, he was brought to this ship, Sardath's ship. Sardath is the guy Adam stole the Zeta device from to travel through space-time. Sardath wants it back, but Adam needs it to save Superman. Ultimately, Adam convinces Sardath of his intentions. In Seg's eyes, Adam is still in the doghouse, so Adam goes to Kem to ask him to talk to Seg and see if he'll talk with him again. Winning his friendship back is important for Adam, almost as important as killing General Zod. On his way back to the hideout, Kem finds Sevi, one of the acolytes. The voice of Rao's charade did not get past her. She goes on to tell Kem what she's seen. So what did she see? Well, she saw him plugged into the Genesis chamber, where all of Krypton's babies are made. He's feeding on the energy of Kandor's embryo stock there. Meanwhile, our heroes, hearing of Rao's actions, plot yet another coup. So they plan to hit Rao while he's connected to the Genesis chamber as he goes into a trance, making him vulnerable. If they can intercept the neural network the voice of Rao uses to communicate with the Sagittari during this time, they might actually have a shot at killing him mid-energy boost. But they're going to need Dev's body for its connection. Well, it's okay. Dead Dev's useful, I guess. So in one of the most awkward scenes, Seg is sitting between his two lovers, traveling by skimmer out to the Outlands to reclaim the body of Lyta's former fiancé, Dev. The tension in this lover's triangle is a bit much, and we could tell they really wanted to say, "So, what's on the radio?" Speaking of dead Dev again, they find his body, but it's kind of still alive, then it passes out. So they drag him back to the skimmer. While they do, they're spotted by a mysterious camouflage person lurking behind a rock. Meanwhile, Jaina and General Zod go to meet the leader of Black Zero, where they try to recruit reinforcements. It's a hard sell as Black Zero takes a very "you're either with us or against us" policy. General Zod makes a convincing argument, but it's only when they promise to hand over Darren Vex, the ultimate traitor, to Black Zero, does the organization throw in their allegiance. Kem wants to save Ona from the voice of Rao, but apparently she's already drank too much of the Kool-Aid, so he ultimately lets her be. But he takes his self-disappointment out on Adam and revokes his offer to broker a talk with Seg. Now Adam has to go at it alone, and Adam's first stop is Darren's office. He's bought and cuffed and tells Darren he knows all about Darren's deal with the creature inhabiting the voice of Rao's body. But Adam tells him something he doesn't know, that it's actually a sentry for Brainiac and its goal is to destroy Kandor. In exchange for his information, Adam wants Darren to bring him Seg and guarantee his safety. And before you know it, it's coup time again. While the voice of Rao is in his trance state, our heroes Seg, General Zod, Jaina, and the Black Zero faction make their incursion. Jaina, not happy with the progress, goes into overdrive. Now we know why she leads the Sagittari. Lyta and Nyssa have brought Dev's body back to the Fortress of Solitude, and Val tries to revitalize him. It's meant to free him of the alien takeover, but in the process it puts him through the ringer. Val's work pays off, and he frees Dev and the other Sagittari of the mental shackles. When the telepathic communications get shut down, General Zod makes his approach. He goes to kill the voice of Rao with a blade, however Rao wakes up and they fight. Seg knocks out Darren Vex, and the voice of Rao knocks out Seg. So who gets the kill? Well, it's Jaina, who puts a hole in the sentry's body and he falls back into the abyss of the Genesis chamber. General Zod hands Darren over to Black Zero, but he's not happy as the voice of Rao's body has yet to be found. It could still be out there. Black Zero is going to be held accountable by Zod until the body is found. Speaking of the voice of Rao, yep, you guessed it, he's not dead. It was merely a flesh wound, but he looks pretty messed up. He's returned to his chamber and finds Ona crouched by his throne. Well, what could he be planning now? While they're enjoying a celebratory drink, Jaina drops some heavy news into Seg. Seems when she and General Zod were alone, he told her that he wasn't present on Krypton when the planet exploded because he was in a prison in another dimension, the Phantom Zone, for attempting a coup. Seems to be a common theme in the Zod family. Jaina thinks that General Zod has come back in time not to save Krypton, but to rule it. And Ona's back, and Kem is overjoyed until her face starts glowing and she repeats the phrase, "Through fire we are reborn." So it seems the voice of Rao is now big on child suicide bombers, and just before little Ona blows up, Adam appears and rushes in using the Zeta device to generate a force field and protect Seg. But the use of the device makes Adam disappear, either killing him or landing him back on Sardath's ship. Actually, neither. We see Adam wake up in a city of some sort with a figure that appears to be frozen. Brainiac's ship? Maybe? Fade to black. So what did you guys think of this week's episode? Please let us know in the comments section below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to TGeekdom, and we'll see you next time.